Hello students of class 9, this is your first chapter. We will do a revision. So this is chapter 1, number system. So in here a number R is called a rational number if it can be written in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. Okay, so therefore minus 25 can be written as minus 25 by 1. Okay, here P is minus 25 and Q is 1. Therefore the rational numbers also include the natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. So for example, you also know that the rational numbers do not have a unique representation in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 10 by 20, 25 by 50, okay, 47 by 94 and so on. These are equivalent rational numbers. However, when we say that P by Q is a rational number, or when we represent P by Q on the number line, we assume that Q not equals to 0 and that P and Q have no common factors other than 1. So in here, example 1, you say, are the following statements true or false? Give reasons for your answer. Every whole number is a natural number. It will be every whole number is a natural number. It will be false because 0 is a whole number but it is not a natural number. Next, every integer is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. It is true because every integer m can be expressed in the form of m by 1, and so it is a rational number. Okay, example 1, number 2, every integer is a rational number. It will be true. Every rational number is an integer. Every rational number is an integer. It will be false because 3 by 5 it is not an integer. 3 by 5 is a rational number but it is not an integer. Next, example 2, find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Okay, find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2, you can use this formula, r plus s by 2. Okay, so therefore 1 plus 2 by 3 you can do. Okay, you will get 3 by 2. So this one, example 2, you see here. Example 2, find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So this one, 1 plus 2 by 2 I will do, which is equals to 3 by 2. Okay, I have to find 5 rational numbers. I have to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So now 3 by 2 lies between 1 and 2. Okay, again next I can do 3 by 2 plus 2 by 2 I can do. Okay, this one it will give me 2. 3 plus 4 by 2, which is equals to 7 by 4 I will get. So again 7 by 4 lies between 1 and 2. Again 7 by 4 plus 7 by 4 plus 2 by 2 I can do. This one again I will get 4. 7 plus 8 by 2. 7 plus 8 I will get 15. 15 by 8. Okay, so this is almost 1, 2, 3. Again you can do this 2 you can take 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Okay, this 2 you can take 3 by 2 plus 7 by 4 by 2 you can do. So this is 4. 2 to 6 plus 7 by 2. So this is, it will become 13 by 8 I will get. Okay, 13 by 8 I will get. Again, 7 by 4, and between these two you can find. So 7 by 4 plus 13 by 8 by 2. So this is equals to 8. So for 14 plus 13 by 2 is equals to 27 by 16 I will get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 rational numbers that lies between 1 and 2. So next I will go to exercise 1.1. Next I will go to exercise 1.1. So first one, is 0 a rational number? Yes, 0 is a rational number. Yes, 0 is a rational number. Yes, 0 is a rational number because you see it can be, because it can be written in the form p by q, where p and q are integers, and q not equals to 0. Okay, yes, 0 is a rational number because it can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equals to 0. Next again, question number 2. This is find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay, find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So this one you can do in this way, that 3 you can write it as 3 by 1. 4 you can write it as 4 by 1. Okay, I have to find 6 rational numbers. So 6 plus 1 I will get 7. So this is 3 into 7 by 1 into 7 I will do. Okay, and 4 into 7 by 1 into 7 I will do. So this one I will get 3 7s are 21 by 7, and this is 28 by 7 I will get. So now 6 rational numbers between 21 and 7, they are, you can write 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7, 27 by 7. So these are the 6 rational numbers that lies between 3 and 4. In this way you can do. Okay. Next one again, find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Uh, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. 5 rational numbers. So this one, 5 plus 1 it is 6. So 3 I will multiply it by 6, and 5 I will multiply it by 6. And 4 multiplied by 6 and 5 multiplied by 6. So this one I will get 3 6 are 18 by 30, and 6 4s are 24 by 30. So now therefore the 5 rational numbers between 18 by 30 and 24 by 30 are, it will be 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5 rational numbers that lies between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Next it is number 4. State whether the following statements are true or false. Every natural number is a whole number. Every natural number is a whole number. It will be true. Okay, every natural number is a whole number. It will be true. Okay, because you can write all the natural numbers. All the natural numbers are included in whole numbers. This is number 1. It is true, or reason, for the reason you can check what I have given it in the class. Okay, that one you can write. And next it is every integer is a whole number. Every integer is a whole number. False, because this is false, because in whole numbers the negative numbers do not comes in whole numbers. Okay, understand? So therefore it will be false. And the third one, every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. It will be false. Okay, every rational number, it is not a whole number. Understand? Because a negative number it is also a rational number. Okay, and for example like 3 by 5, you can write that because this is thought every rational number is a whole number, it will be false. Why? Because in here you see 3 by 5 is a rational number. 3 by 5 is a rational number, but it is not a whole number. It is not a whole number. Okay, so reasons you check it what I have given it in the class. Next it is, you see, irrational numbers. Okay, next we will learn about irrational numbers. So irrational numbers, these are those numbers which cannot be written. Okay, these are those numbers which cannot be written, in the form p by q, which cannot be written in the form p by q. Okay, where p and q are integers and q not equals to 0, cannot be written in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equals to 0. Okay, some of the examples of irrational number, these are irrational numbers. Okay, irrational numbers, what are those numbers? These are irrational numbers, are those numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. Okay, p and q are integers and q not equals to 0. Some of the examples of irrational numbers are root 2, root 5, okay, root 2, root 5, pi, then again 0.1011011110 dot this type of numbers. These type of numbers are examples of irrational numbers. Okay. Next it is there your example 3, locate root 2 on the number line. Locate root 2 and root 3 on the number line. It is already done in the class. Okay, root 2 and root 3 on the number line, it is already done in the class. So now we will go to exercise 1.2 we will go. Okay, we will go. So this one, type 1, every irrational number is a real number. Okay, every irrational number is a real number, because this will be true. Okay, this will be true. Next justification. This justification, it is already given in the class, so therefore you see what justification it is given. Next it is number 2, every point on the number line is of the form. This one you see, type 1 number 2. This is not, I think it is not given in the class. Every point on the number line, is of the form root over m, where m is a natural number. Okay, where m is a natural number. So this one you see, every point on the number line is of the form root m. This will be false. Okay, this will be false. Justification, in here I will write justification. You see, on the number line, this one we will draw a number line here. Okay, this is our 0, 1, you draw a number line, 4, then -1, -2, -3 and -4. We will draw a number line. Okay, and I will give a point above 0. Okay, I will give a point above 0, and from this is the positive part. this is the positive part, and this is the negative part. Okay, this is the positive part and this is the negative part. So in here we have already learned, we have already found that how to represent the square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5 on the number line. We have already done it. Okay, but on this number line there are not only positive numbers but there are negative numbers also. Okay, so therefore square root of a negative number, okay, square root of negative number, it does not exist on the number line. Okay, square root of a negative number, it does not exist of a it does not exist on a number line. Okay, so you can write that square root of negative 2 comma square root of negative 3 does not exist on the number line. Understand, the number line not only consists of positive numbers, it consists of negative numbers also. Okay, square root of positive numbers it is there, but square root of negative numbers it is not there. Okay, for example, like root over negative 2, root over negative 3, it does not exist on the number line. So therefore I can write that every point on the number line, therefore every point on the number line, okay, every point on the number line is not of the form, every point on the number line is not of the form root m, okay, where m is a natural number, where m is a natural number. Okay, where m is a natural number. So this one justification you can write it down. Next it is type 1 number 3. Next you see type 1 number 3. Next type, every real number is an irrational number. Every real number is an irrational number. This will be our false. Every real number is an irrational number. This will be our false. Okay, because justification you see, justification you can give here that 3 by 5 this is justification you can write that 5 is a real number, 5 is a real number, but 5 is not a irrational number. Okay, 5 it is not a irrational number. So therefore every real number is a rational number. This will be our false. Are the square root of all positive integer irrational? If not, give an example of the square root of a number that is a rational number. Are the square root of all positive integer irrational? So are the square root of all positive integers irrational? This will be our false. Okay, this will be our false, because you see, because square root of 9, okay, square root of 9, it is equals to 3. Okay, square root of 9, which is equals to 3. Give an example of a square root of a number that is a irrational number. Okay, square root of 9 it is 3, where 3 is a rational number. Okay, and next number 3 represent root 5 on the number line. This is already given, so therefore you check it. And then next it is there. Next it is example 6 there. Show that 3.142678, this one is a rational number. Okay, I have to show that this is a rational number. Okay, how I can show that this is a rational number? If I can express this number in p by q form. Okay, where p and q are integers and q not equals to 0. So solution, therefore you can write 3.142678, this is equals to, you can write this in p by q form, 3142678 by 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 1 2 3. So therefore you can write hence is a rational number. Understand? Hence 3.142678 is a rational number. Okay. Next it is your example 7. Next it is example 7. So I have to show that 0.3333 dot 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 it is equals to 0.3 bar can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. Okay. So this one solution. First of all, I will take let x is equals to 0.3 bar. Okay, x is equals to 0.3 bar. So both side I will 10x with multiply I will do. Then I will get 3.3 bar I will get. This is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. So equation 2 minus 1 if I do, 10x minus x is equals to 3.3 bar minus 0.3 bar is equals to I will get 3 here. And this side I will get 9x is equals to 3. So x is equals to 3 by 9, which is equals to 1 by 3. Understand? So therefore I showed that 0.3 bar I have expressed it in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. Okay. Next it is there example number 8. Next it is there example number 8. You see 1.27 bar. Okay, I have to express 1.27 bar in P by Q form, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. So in your solution again I will take let x is equals to 1.27 bar. Okay, 1.27 bar. Now what I will do it is that both side I will multiply it by 100x. Okay, this is our equation 1. Both side I will multiply it by 100x, so I will get 127.2 bar, and this will be our equation number 2. Now I will do is equation 2 minus 1 I will do, then 100 minus x is equals to 127.27 bar minus 1.27 bar I will get. So this is ultimately 126 I will get, and in here I will get 99x. So 99x is equals to 126, x is equals to 126 by 99. Understand? X is equals to 126 by 99. So this one if I cut, ultimately x is equals to 14 by 11 I will get. So therefore this is I showed that 1.27 bar can be expressed it in the form of P by Q form. Okay, can be expressed it in the form of P by Q form. Next I will go to example example number 9. Okay, next I will go to example number 9. So this is your example number 9 here. It is saying that show that 0.235335 dot dot dot, which is equals to 0.235 bar, okay, can be expressed in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not is equals to 0. Okay, so this number 0.235 bar there to there. This one I have to write it in the form of P by Q. I have to write it in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. So therefore I will take here it is that let. Okay, therefore I will take here it is that let x is equals to 0.235 bar. Okay, now what I will do, first of all I will multiply it by 10x. So this is I will get 2.35 bar I will get. Okay, now both side I will multiply it by 100. So 100 into 10x is equals to 235.35 bar I will get. Okay, so in here you see this is our equation 1 and this will be our equation number 2. So this one let me write, this is our equation number 2. 1000x is equals to 235.35 bar, and this is our equation number 2. So now what I will do, equation 2 minus 1 I will do, then 1000x minus 10x is equals to 235.35 bar minus 2.35 bar I will get. So this is ultimately I will get is 233 I will get, and this side I will get 990x is equals to 233 I will get. So x is equals to 233 by 990 I got. So therefore this number 2.35 bar there, okay, 0.235, where 35 talk to bar there, this is I wrote it in the form of P by Q form. This is your P by Q form. Understand? So next exercise 1.3 I will discuss it in the next video. I hope you have understand. If you have got any doubt, you please write it in the comment section. Okay, thank you.